من ربك ربي الله ما دينك ديني الإسلام.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Deen Matters Family Edition. We've been talking about respect. You gotta have respect in order for any relationship to work, and it's the minimum. But Dr. Slimi, what about love?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Big word, the word love, and most of the songs and poems and literature and movies is about love. But we have a different perspective. Not totally different, but more a love that leads to, good consequences. Remember, I always say there's no love without respect. So because respect leads to good communication, as a recap of what we covered before, good communication leads to trust. And when we trust someone, we have peace, and when we have peace, we experience mawadda. The Holy Quran speaks about mawadda. ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة. And among his signs, how you grow spiritually with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says that he made your mates a source of sakina, peace and tranquility. But he gave you ingredients to keep that peace, because you want to maintain peace. You can talk love all day. Do you have peace in the marriage? He says you have mawadda and love. And we said before that the word mawadda cannot be translated as love because it has consideration, all those respect and communication, all of that. Wa rahma, and mercy. There is a relationship, as Allah mentions in chapter 7 of the Holy Quran, when he described the actual physical connection between a husband and wife, he described it as a merciful connection. So mercy is in the air, and other things, not just love. And we'll speak later about love and lust, but Islamic perspective says if you love someone, first and foremost, you love for them what you love for yourself. So if you say, I love this person, do you love for them what you love for yourself? Ask any mother or father about their children. They would give their lives to their children. And we have to communicate that to the youth and children, that nobody loves you more than your father or mother. The love of the parents. I have no doubt, as a parent, I love my children more than myself. I would give them my life. And my wife would say same thing about our children. And I'm sure you would say same thing for, inshallah, anyone that you love sincerely with your heart. And this is a fact. We have experienced love from our mothers. They love us, they care for us. So the same thing we teach about the love of Allah. Allah loves us so much. And the Prophet ﷺ, when he saw that woman running towards her child who was by the pit of fire, was an infant, and he asked the companions, do you think this woman, would give her life for her child? They said, yes. Do you doubt that she would, feel pain for anything bad happening to her child? They said, no. He says, Lallahu arhamu bikum min hadihi biwaladiha. Allah is more loving and more merciful to you than this woman with her child. Allah loves us. We just have not elevated ourselves to the standard of understanding and seeing, we call them spiritual glasses. To see things, we need to build those lenses with which we can see the care, the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the Islamic perspective of love is not a selfish love. It is an unconditional love. When you love someone, you love them, and it doesn't matter if things change with them because you connect spiritually. So our love, brothers and sisters, is in the spirit. It's not an intelligent love. It's not an intellectual love. Yes, we use our intellect to analyze, but your spirits, they are bonded.
Now, are there different levels of love? So the way you love your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister compared to loving Allah, how does all that work out?
Allah, we love Him spiritually. And when we research and count the blessings of God and look, and the more we see His work, we love Him more intellectually. We love our parents by virtue of the attachment and growing up, and love by experience. It's a spiritual, intellectual. And also there's a physical love. When you hug your parents, there is love. You just hugging your mother. Imagine, I've seen this, I heard it, if a person's mother dies and just thinking of not hugging her anymore is very powerful. Your mother, the one, the source, the one that gave you and your child the comfort, just by putting you on her lap and hugging you and comforting you, telling you not to worry, Allah is with us, don't worry, it's going to get better. Those comforting words, that physical, so you see how many components. And then the love of your spouse. You know, you lived with your spouse, you've been through the thick and thin and the ups and downs and the bitter and sweet. Those life movements have shaken you so much that you spiritually bonded, intellectually bonded, and physically bonded. You don't want to be with nobody except that person. Then the love of your children. You can't wait for your children coming from school. You love them spiritually. You want to hug them and kiss them. And also intellectually. And all of that. It builds towards a spiritual love. And amazing, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about that in the Holy Quran, when He may not have used the word love as we know as mahabba, but He spoke about the actions that lead to love, the actions that, and that kind of thinking in our mind that will generate good love, taking away doubt, suspicion, hatred, giving the benefit of doubt, staying away from rumors, don't spy on one another. All in Surah number 49 is building a society that loves each other. That's at the society, family level, Surah Al-Rum, you know, and other surahs in the Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, and many surahs, guiding us to this love, and also love yourself by being a grateful person. When we build the spirit of gratitude, not always complaining, it gives us the ability to love and leads us to the attitude that will be loved by people.
Thank you, Dr. Slimi, for reminding us the importance of love. And for those out there who are looking for love, may Allah give them the best of love. And for those who have it and found it, may Allah help them strengthen it.
Ameen.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Deen Matters Family Edition. Hit the subscribe button and talk to us. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.